Hi, friend. I'm Courtney, if you're new here, and I channel through source frequency that comes through me known as zero to bring you the wisdom, the guidance, the aha, the awakening, the activation, the hit that you need right now from source, from the divine. And what is coming through this morning for me that I had to come on and tell you, it's like been channeling through me all morning. A lot of things, but I'm going to let Zero do most of the talking today. But what's coming through really loud for me, and I have been saying this quite a bit recently, but right now, something so much higher is trying to come through for you. And here's the thing, for all of us that this is true for, which means if you're here receiving this, you wouldn't be receiving this if something higher wasn't trying to come through for you. You can't find it. You can't find it. You can't find what you're looking for because it's already here. It's already in you. You have to receive it. You have to be it. You have to be it. The divine source, God, are in you. They resonate through you. They want to channel and speak and create through you. They want you to be what you are seeking and searching for. That's why you're not getting it. That's why you're not finding it. That's why you're not figuring it out, because it's here and you just have to receive. But to receive, we have to be willing to be here. We have to be willing to pause, to breathe, to feel, and to receive what is beyond words, because our words are always going to limit it. So when we're trying to make sense of things and define things and know things, we're going off of our memory, off our history, off of our programming. If you truly want to receive what higher is trying to activate and awaken and tell you, then you have to be willing to be the receiver. Because that's what we all are here to do. We're here to be receivers of the frequency of divine, God, source, spirit, your higher consciousness, superconsciousness, whatever resonates for you. You are here to receive and then express however you feel called to through what feels good to you. You are here to enjoy this journey. You are here to do what lights you up. You are here to do what you love. But if we're constantly seeking and searching and trying to find the proof, the permission, the aha, you're not going to find it. You're going to find a lot of things that are going to give you confirmation, validation. This video may be one of them. That is the point of this. That is the point of this human reality, is that we are here to have everything outside of us mirror to us what we actually are. And what you actually are is divine light and love. So the more that you embody that, that's what you're going to see, and that's what you're going to receive. But if you're constantly embodying the identity of someone who is healing, someone who is searching, someone who's trying to figure it out, someone who's problem solving, someone's who's trying to solve other people's problems or fix anything, that is what you are going to see reflected to you in the world around you as to what is needed of you and what you're here for. So you have to start within. You have to be. You have to be what you are receiving. And to be what you are receiving, you have to be here and be present. And then if you're here and you're present and you're receiving things and you're connected to things and you're hearing things and you're feeling things that aren't aligned with you, I guarantee you that they are coming from outside of you. There are things that are triggering and activating you to show you where you're not free, or there are things that are within you that you have stored from the outside world. But what you are truly here to be, to express, to embody, you already are. You already are. So yes, you may find things outside of you that reflect to you what that is, that will excite you, that will ignite you. But are you following the call? Are you following what that thing is exciting and igniting you to do? Are you following what higher is telling you? Because there's those of us here, and I know who that's who I'm calling into every video. I intend for it to find all of you here in the new earth and everyone meant to be fully embodied in the new earth frequency. The new earth is a frequency. It's a consciousness that we choose to embody. And when you choose to truly embody and live it, you become heaven on earth in this world, anchoring the light of the divine. But it can only happen in your way. It can only happen in your way. You have to do it your way. And you aren't going to know your way until you're being it. Your mind will never be able to comprehend and conceive of how magical you are, of how powerful you are, of how worthy you are. It just won't. Your consciousness, your mind, your programming right now has more evidence of your lack, your limitation, your not enoughness, your abandonment issues, your fears, whatever it is, to the whatever level of awakening and ascension you're at. I can almost guarantee, and I'm not projecting on anyone, but I've been doing this enough, and I'm pretty awake and conscious, and I'm leading a lot of you through Superconscious Mastery. And it's so natural and innate and human in us, because this is a part of the journey. We have these egos for a reason. We have our unconscious programming that we created when we were 0 to 7 years old for a reason. But now we're here to wake up to the fact that these programs, these ways, these identities, these beliefs, these definitions are no longer who we want to be. But we don't know who we want to be because we've never experienced or seen what we want to be. So yes, you may see and feel and resonate with things that magnify, that manifest in you, things that want to come out of you. There's so much in this world. My hope here, all I want to be is a catalyst of the light and the love in you. All I want is to activate you to the fact that you have divine, you are divine, and you have limitless source frequency wanting to stream through you and be expressed through you how you enjoy. That's why I'm here doing this, because this is what lights me up. This is when I'm alive. This is when I'm present. When I'm here speaking to this mic, recording for whatever reason, this is what I'm here to do. I know that because I have tried to do anything but this. And this is when I feel the most present. I am not thinking about anything I'm saying at all. Don't think about it before I come on. Don't think about it when I'm speaking. Sometimes I sit, well, every time I sit with source, I sit with zero. I tap into an intention. Sometimes I get a message. Sometimes it's very clear. Sometimes it's a little vague. And I just start talking. And me talking seems to be creating a lot of shifts and a lot of magic. And I am so, so humbled. And I will tell you guys over and over and over again how humbled and honored I am to be here on this journey with you. I am so grateful for your comments and your emails. I am doing my best I do read everything. I'm doing my best to reply to everything, especially the emails. I just won't rush the response. So be patient with me, because I just cherish and value that you take your time, the time and energy out of your day to reach out to me and send love to me and gratitude. There's nothing that means more to me. So thank you. I just needed to throw that in there, but that is just me also showing proof to you all that are reaching out to me, that are saying that I'm giving you permission to follow your dreams, to follow your passion, to follow what excites you. So this is it, because I'm still seeing in the comments, and I'm seeing this so much in Superconscious Mastery. The more we wake up and the more we see ourselves and the more we see our light, the more our sabotagers come out, the more the understander and the doer and the fixer and the problem solvers come out of us, whatever self-sabotaging ways you have, and want to make sense of everything. There is no way to make sense of you, because you are just you. You are just you, and you in every moment embodied isn't something to understand, it's something to feel. You are a frequency, you are energy, you are meant to be felt, to be experienced, and to be expressed. But you have to start with you. You have to be here feeling and embodying and enjoying yourself. There's really no other purpose to life than that, than you doing whatever you need to be here with yourself, breathing and feeling and realizing the divinity that you are, because I know that you are, and you are the chosen one. And what that means to me is there are those of us that chose to come down here and wake up to the fact that we are here to work for the divine, which is the best job we could have possibly planned for ourselves. We really set ourselves up for success, friends. We have a soul contract to be the light, to embody the love, to activate, to catalyze more magic and more miracles in this world. But it can't happen without you choosing you. It can't happen without you feeling you and experiencing you and expressing you as you feel called to. The truth of you, the magic you coded in you. Because you are here as this self. You have this identity, this body, these roles and characters that we play. And a lot of them we're going to keep playing, but now we play them embodied in our sacred frequency, in our truth, in our power, in our light. That's the point. Okay. I know Zero's here coming through me right now, but I'm gonna get out of the way and see what else Zero wants to come through and say on this. I encourage you highly to breathe with me. You can close your eyes if you want to and just trust. No matter what level you've done this before, right now, I dare you, I encourage you to just feel. Feel what you're feeling now. Feel what you feel through whatever Zero brings through. Just see what resonates within your beingness. Just be here. So, if you can, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, relaxing your shoulders, your forehead, your third eye. And just starting to bring your awareness to your breath. Fully inhaling, fully exhaling. We know you can breathe. Doing it intentionally, consciously is magic. So just fully inhaling all the way into your belly and fully exhaling out for 5 full rounds. Hello, brilliant being. So yes, as Courtney brought through for you all, we called you here today because there is something so much higher trying to be heard within you. You, as she said, have frequency and energy streaming through you. It's what you are. And there is nothing but pure divine wisdom and truth and magic that is guiding and leading you to do what you're here to do, which is what excites and ignites you. It may challenge you, it may scare you, but it brings life to you. You're present, you're there, you want to do it, you're curious about it. Even if it's hard or challenging, you know you're meant to be there or go deeper into it. You are all here now for a deeper purpose than you can ever understand. And God wants nothing more than for you to let go of all that you are trying to do to heal or heal others. We know that all of you receiving this feel the soul deep purpose that you have to be a healer here, a light worker here. And for so long, that has looked a certain way for most of you. And you have put a lot of pressure and a lot of your worth in fixing and problem solving for yourself and this world. And you are going to stay in that reality as long as you choose to embody that identity. We are here today to remind you and free you. We're here to remind you of your power. We're here to free you from healing. You are healed as soon as you choose to be. Now, there are many things that are still going to happen on your journey to show you ways that you're not free. But when you come at them from a healed perspective and you allow the now, you allow God to do the work, to show you, to illuminate for you what's there for you to see, what's there for you to feel, what's there for you to express from love, from light, from heart-based consciousness. That's when the magic and miracles really truly happen. But if you're constantly embodied in this becoming and healing stage of your journey, which we know you're all shifting and shifted out of, but we want to really make sure that you all get it, that you get what you're doing and why you're doing it, what you're here for. What you're here for is to be the embodiment of your sacred light in this world that expresses itself through what ignites you, what fuels you, what sparks you, what calls to you, what feels good to you. And as much as we know that you all are very empathic, loving, caring souls that want so badly for everyone to feel good, or those of you that are like, I just don't want to carry the weight of the world, so I'm going to ignore it all. That too, it's all because you all feel so deeply. All of you. If you're receiving this, if you're here, we know you feel deeply and always have. You are a highly sensitive soul, and you are designed to be, because you being able to feel the frequency, the energy of the other consciousness here is where your power lies, because that is what is going to call to you, activate you, awaken you, bring you ahas, bring you ideas to birth into this world from a place of love, of calling, where you're present and you're enjoying what you're birthing into this world, just as Courtney is. Courtney is clearly being of a very high service, but she has never enjoyed anything she's done more than this. And she has spent decades doing everything she can to help others be happy, to help others fix and problem solve and heal. And while that was pure and divine and meant to be, it's time for you all to shift to a higher paradigm, to a paradigm where the healing is done and now you are embodied. The becoming is done and now you are being. And when you are healed and being and receiving the frequency and energy that is trying to come to and through you, that is when you truly will be doing the highest work. You'll be of the highest service. You will be allowing God, Source, Spirit, the divine, to do the work through you that is meant to be expressed through you. Because yes, we are all one, you are all one, this is all one. But obviously, you're here on a human journey purposely. So you get to have fun being the awakened human being that you are, here embodying the light, living in the new earth, leading through being the expression that you are here to be, that feels good to you. It is here. Everything you were looking for is in you. Everything. Now, the reason that you seek and search outside of you is because that is how you see what is within you. So we aren't telling you by bringing this through that you need to stop listening to things like this or reading books or doing courses or do anything that excites you. Absolutely. Use this world as you're meant to expand, to evolve, to unlock, to unblock more of who you are. So use the things that trigger and activate pain or trauma or negative memories or feelings within you. Use those things to see where you're not free. See that you are a healed being now. You are no longer going to store or hold on to that belief, that way of being, that behavior. It served you for a period of time. Alchemize it into the light by bringing your awareness to it, because your awareness is the consciousness of the divine. It is light. It is love. It transforms it. It just does. It just does. And the more that you embody and see and feel that belief, it just will for you. Now, from there, when you're seeing where you aren't free and you're creating more space for more to come in, because your superconscious mind wants nothing more than to give you everything required, all the creativity, all the ideas, all the imagination that you need to live, to create a life beyond your wildest dreams. But you have to be the avatar, the embodiment, the identity of you that is taking the callings, that is following the frequency and doing what you're feeling called to and led to do. So in any now moment, you can either tap in, tune into higher, and we just say higher because it's a higher frequency and consciousness. It really all is within you. But for you humans, it's easier to imagine it up there, out there. It is always streaming to and through you, giving you what you need. But a lot of the time, for a lot of you, we're giving you what you need to see that you're not free, to see where you are not choosing yourself, because that's really all we want you to do, is to choose you, because then that's how you can be the purest channel that we want you to be. So we can bring through what we're meant to, what you planned to. You designed it all. You designed it all of it. And you will remember that more and more the more you go on this journey. So now, to go back to the superconscious is always going to be streaming to you through frequency and energy resonating within your being. And you will see the synchronicities, the signs, the things happening that excite you, that you're like, oh, I had that thought, and then I saw that thing. I thought about that person, and then they called. I keep thinking about doing this thing with my career, and people keep asking me about it, but I don't know how it's going to work out. I still need 5 more signs and 62 more numbers, and then I will do it. No. You only have now. Do what excites you now. That is your superconscious calling you in the now. And your superconscious is giving you always what you need. You just have to follow it. Now you can also choose to live unconsciously or self-consciously. So you can just be there in your unconscious programming, doing as you've always done, playing on all the patterns and behaviors you have, which is fine. And it's got you here. You can be in your self-consciousness, present in the now, doubting, worrying, wondering, figuring out, fixing, problem solving. Or living super consciously in the now. The more that you do that, you hack the system as we've brought through for you. This is the greatest beyond breathing consciously magic trick we can give you, is when you're here and you're being and you're breathing and you're following the frequency and energy. The more that you do that, just like when you were a baby and a toddler, and you followed the frequency and energy and followed what the outside world was guiding you to do, and that stored your unconscious programming that you're running on for most of the time. And there's a lot to that that is good. You don't need to learn how to tie your shoes every day. There's a lot that will be stored still in you, but there's a lot that is no longer serving you. But as long as you keep giving it the attention, you keep trying to fix and problem solve it, you just keep telling your unconscious programming that doesn't know yes, no, right, wrong. It just says yes to whatever you're choosing. Your subconscious mind will just say yes to whatever you're choosing. So if you're constantly choosing to focus on these problems and these things that you want to change, or the lack that you have, or the fears that you have, your superconscious or your subconscious mind is just going to keep saying yes. Yes, that is what's true. Yes, and you'll keep seeing proof of that problem, that situation, or needing to fix it, or having the awakening, but then going back into the programming. So how you shift this is in the now as often as possible. Be present, breathe, follow the frequency and energy. And the more that you do that, and you start to show your subconscious programming and your self-consciousness that you actually are free, that it is safe to be in the unknown, that there's so much more here than you can ever understand or figure out. There's so much here beyond words. Once they see that, with time, they will get on board. Humans are habitual beings, but you can be habitually super conscious. You can be habitually focused on the light and the love. And you are here today because you were meant to make this shift. You're meant to make this quantum leap, this paradigm shift into a higher level of consciousness. Higher consciousness is here for you right now. But you need to understand, again, that it is you. So it's you embodying that this is your truth now. This is your truth. Whatever it is, right now, breathe. Come back to your breath. Breathing and feeling. What right now are you receiving within you? What are you feeling? What are you sensing? What are our words activating and awakening in you? Just breathe into it. Right now, just imagine. Imagine it all working out perfectly. You are free. You are limitless. You are divinity. So start to act like it. Embody it. Be it. Choose it. You are never going to find it, but you can always feel it. We're going to leave you with that. So just trust. Just trust. Surrender to the now. Follow the frequency and energy. You know what to do. We love you. We'll let Courtney come back through now. Magic. Just magic. Oh, that was a good one, friends. That was a good one. There's a lot I have to say, but I'm feeling deeper that you received it. You received what you needed to. So just trust. Trust. You don't need to find it. Just feel it. Surrender and trust. You're here to receive. You receive love. You don't find it. You are the love. You are the light. You are the truth. You are the divinity that this world needs. So breathe it, be it, live it. Know that higher is always here for you. It is you. It's within you. It's right here. Okay. Let us know below. I really liked the other day knowing where you're all tuning in from. So let us know below where in the world you are. I really love it. But it also makes the travel bug in me just want to come and visit you all. So let me know where I'm visiting. Where is Zero and I coming? Because all I want to do is travel right now. Also, I will let you know that we just launched a YouTube membership program because you know what? Why not? A lot of you were asking for it, and I just felt like, why not? I love you guys here. I have other plans for other memberships and things, but there were quite a few requests for membership here and for badges and things. There's better emojis coming, depending when you're seeing them. We're in the works to create them with the guidelines. It's a little tricky, but there's a badge you can get, and then if you join there's 2 levels: Divine Connection and Divine Ascension, and the higher level at the beginning of every month. I'm going to do a special members only channeled message and activation for the month, a channeled miracle meditation, a channeled superconscious nidra, and then spontaneous through the month soul spills from me, which are always a good time, especially when they're like private, and just whenever Zero prompts me to bring through a spontaneous channeled messages for the members only. I don't know. I can't remember all the perks and things, but if you're curious, you can find that here somewhere on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, if you're listening anywhere else and you're curious, go to YouTube. I do have more things in the works for the future, but I just felt like this would be a fun way to go a little bit deeper with you guys here on YouTube in a consistent way. So yeah, I'm excited for anyone that wants to join our Divinely Aligned community. And what else do I have to announce? I still highly recommend everyone does the Beyond the Portal experience that's below that I channeled through in the Taurus super full moon. There aren't words. That's the point. So if you're curious, go on the journey. The messages and emails I've got are proof that it truly is beyond words. Everyone is seeing and getting it. So if it's calling to you, if it's resonating, do it. You can always jump into Superconscious Mastery. It's an 111-day journey of becoming the superconscious creator, alchemist, and channel you're here to be. And other things and stuff are below too. Okay. I love you all beyond words.